welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and today I am here with an unboxing from a new to me small shop with licensed artwork. This is from a shop called Jolly Gem Shop, and they launched I think last year sometime, and they just were on my list of small shops to give a try to, and that I'd heard from some of you that you wanted to see. So I ordered a kit. They do seem to be made to order. There's a little notice on their listings that say that kits can take from 3 to 12 weeks to arrive to you after ordering. It appears that this was drop shipped, which means I think it came straight from the manufacturer. It came in kind of a white kind of trash bag material wrapped around this sturdy brown box. And I'm not sure. Okay, so it looks like then there's a tube in here, which this looks extremely familiar to me, you guys. If you recognize the like purple packaging and ribbon, that I'm guessing you may know it as well. It looks like Ever Moment is what it does. It looks like it's that same packaging. Let me see if I can get this popped off. Hold on just a second. It's on there a bit tight, but I do appreciate the extra protection. There's a roll of washi tape in pink. I see some toolkits here, and then a canvas, and I think it's probably wrapped around the diamonds as well. Okay, I am blanking on the name of this kit, but there is the image. I'm hoping on the canvas it'll have the name. If not, I will pop it up on the screen for you. But just look at that. Do you recognize it? Hopefully I'll get a better look at the thumbnail, or at the artwork as well. Before I unroll that though, let me show you what was included here. So like I said, we got a roll of washi tape in pink. I have a video dedicated to how, why, where I use washi tape. That'll be linked in the description box. And then we have a bag of baggies, and these are the ones that have a line on, like a spot on them that you can actually write on with Sharpie pretty easily. So you could store your leftover diamonds in there if you like. And then we've got a toolkit here. It looks like we've got a pen with a couple of squishies, a pair of tweezers. I think this brush is to help brush diamonds out of the tray. And then there's some pink wax. I see a multi-placer, and the tray itself is a white Mossba boat. And then we do have a little cover minder in there. So you can use a cover minder to hold back the plastic cover if you like. Let me unroll this. Oh, there we go. There's a look at that original artwork. And we'll see what all is in here. Now I ordered this in, I think, yeah, in round drills, because when I'm trying out a new company, I actually really do like it if I can try them out with round drills first, just to see if, you know, I otherwise like the materials and whatnot. So I did get this one with round drills. There is some customization available where you can choose your drill shape. There's often different sizes available. And there is the canvas, you guys. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, so we did have some release paper included, which you can use that in place of the plastic cover if you like. And then we have, there is the original artwork. And I got this in a 60 by 75, which I'm a little, I think that might have been the smallest size available, and that may be on the small side, especially with round diamonds, but I didn't want to go too big, and this was the artwork that I liked most of the release of the kits that they had available at the time. But this is that original artwork. I just thought it was really dreamy. And then we do have a set of, these are pre-cut sticker labels, so you can put these on. If you put the diamonds into baggies or storage containers, you'll be able to label those easily with these. And then it looks like this uses the DMC color code system, which is what most diamond painting companies use. The number in the right-hand column is the number of that color that are in the kit. That's in the kit. And then we've got 59 colors in this kit in total. And there's a Jolly Gem. So let me show you the canvas and some of the features here. Okay, so it looks like they've got maybe a little tagline here, get that me time, jollygemshop.com, diamond.calicaloo, maybe that's the owner, maybe their Instagram. And we've got the thumbnail here, see that original artwork, and then the color list. And then Down here, it does have the title of the artwork and the artist. So Rapunzel's Desk by Runa Mareuty Illustration, and it is licensed from the artist. That means that the artist is both given permission for the use of their artwork and is being compensated for it as well. And we've got Jolly Gem here at the bottom. The canvas material is kind of that short lint, soft lint backing. It's got scalloped edges, and I've worked with canvases like this before, and it does tend to lay flat pretty well. And then the plastic cover, yeah, it's kind of like a medium thickness, and it looks like this has poured glue. It's pretty sticky. That glue does coat a little far past the edge of the drill field. I'm definitely going to want to cover that up with washi tape so that it doesn't get a bunch of dirt and dust stuck in it. And let's see, speaking of the drill field, if we're looking up close, I do see right off the bat there is plenty of confetti. Confetti is where you have lots of color changes in a small area like we've got here. You'll mostly be using a single placer and changing the colors out in your tray pretty often, so that might take a little bit longer, but hopefully it's gonna give us more detail. There are sections of like this is kind of color blocking. Color blocking is where you have more of this same color in a small area, and you can use a multi-placer a little bit more. I see some kind of up here as well. So you'll be able to move through those areas maybe a little bit more quickly. But this does look to be a little bit heavier on the confetti side. So if that's something that you take into consideration yourself, just know that. The printing on the canvas does seem to be pretty clear for the most part. There's some symbols like this one that they look more clear in the camera, but in person, like just that particular symbol is maybe a little bit like kind of fuzzy or blown out. But you know what? If it's just the one symbol, then I'll be able to easily kind of process of elimination if necessary, and I'll know that it's like, okay, that's what symbol that one is. Not a big deal. Yes, lots of confetti. Here's our lanterns in the sky. The sky is a bunch of confetti, so get ready, get ready. But I think, you know, this is a kit that has a softer kind of style to the artwork, and when you're working with artwork that is softer like that, you really are looking at typically more confetti, unless someone is really going in and doing a lot of hand charting or hand touch-ups. But it looks, you know, I'm optimistic. It looks good, you guys. Let me grab my measuring tape. I always just, you know, I always check these canvases just to see. I feel like, yeah, this looks about right to me, but I like to double check. 75, which is what I had ordered. Again, this was offered in multiple sizes, and then 60 this way. So we're true to size. And, you know, if you get a bigger size, you are definitely going to get more detail. Like I said, I think this is the smallest size offered. And I knew that when I ordered it. I think that there were mock-ups of the renderings on the website for the sizes, I think. And so that gave me kind of a rough idea. And I know this isn't going to be like crystal clear, but I really just, for me, I don't like working on a lot of really large diamond paintings, especially when I'm trying out a new to me shop. And so I decided that I would go into this like knowing, okay, I am going with a little bit smaller size, relatively speaking. And so that's going to adjust what my expectations are as far as what I'm expecting the overall clarity of this piece to come out as. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Let's look at the diamonds next. So they do come in these big Ziploc bags, 1 of 2, 2 of 2. And I think that this number here, from looking over there, yes, it does match up with this kind of item unit number. So I'm probably just going to store these back in the purple tube they came in and maybe label it, because I don't think that the cap, which I seem to have managed to misplace already. Oh, let me check. Okay, so the cap has the unit number, but just for sake of ease, when I'm storing this with my stash, I'm probably going to grab a Sharpie and write the name of this, you know, name of this kit and maybe the shop so that it's easier for me to find. But yeah, if you're going to store the canvas and the diamonds outside of that tube or box and, you know, separate from each other, then this will make it easier to match up again, because you just got to look at these numbers. So like I said, I got these with round drills. I think that this company uses resin rounds. And they come packaged in strips like this. Now keep in mind that probably what is going to happen with some of these colors is that there might be multiple strands of the same color. It just is going to have to do with sort of the math of it. So there may be, you know, for example, obviously these are not the same color. However, well, this is a better example. So this bag has a lot more of a color in it. This has a lot less. It's very possible that there might be another strand in here that has like this amount of 36.88. So when you're going to kit up and whatnot, just kind of make sure that you're finding all of the color, knowing that it could be in multiple strands. That's my one complaint with this manufacturer is I feel like it does result in quite a lot of plastic waste. It's like, you know, obviously diamond painting is a craft that does produce some plastic waste, unfortunately, but it's nice when companies are able to pare down on that a little bit, and just all these multiple bags of little ones, it's a little much. There are companies out there that are certainly, and manufacturers that are certainly bigger culprits, and I know a lot of small shops right now are using this manufacturer. So this is not me slamming small shops whatsoever. It's just an observation with this manufacturer and something I wish they were able to do differently. However, I fully understand that that may not be practical. And I, you know, that is what it is. And I'm certainly not holding it against the small shops. So like here, we have two separate little strands of 38.38. So just something to be aware of. But the colors, you know, the colors look happy and good. This kit did not come with any special diamonds. I'm not sure if they offer the option to add on ABs or something like that, but if they do, I did not add any on. But from what I can tell of the diamonds in the bags, the quality looks good. I would guess that they are resin at just a glance, but I am not an expert at telling exactly what material diamonds are made out of. So resin and acrylic are the two materials. But I am pretty sure this manufacturer does resin. I deliberately picked out a kit and got round drills because that is my preference when it comes to trying out a new company. Square drills can be a bit more finicky, though I will say now that I know that this is their manufacturer, then I know what to expect with the square drills. And they're good quality. They're resin. Assuming they're using that same thing, but I do like to start, you know, with a round drill kit so I can I think I said this earlier probably. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but just lets me get a sense for the company without having to potentially fight with squares, I should say. Oh my gosh, dropping packs everywhere. So lots of pinks and purples. The colors look nice in this one. Just, it looks good at first glance. My first impressions are positive here, you guys. How would I kind of summarize it? I like the materials and what I'm seeing so far. Like I said, they seem familiar to me, and so it's in that sense I feel like I kind of know maybe what I'm going into, though of course, you know, I don't know for sure. I'm speculating here. But aside from that, just taking it at face value, I like the glue. I like the printing of the drill field. The only, you know, symbol that gave me a little bit of pause, there's just the one. And I don't think that's going to be really an issue whatsoever because it was just a little faint. I like that it comes with the pre-cut sticker labels. The drill quality looks nice. It comes with 59 colors, and I think that's a nice amount of colors for this particular artwork, and I think is going to look good, hopefully. Like I said, this is pretty customizable and I believe made to order. They do say on the listings what the, kind of the wait time to expect is. And like for mine, I think it was 3 to 12 weeks. And I think that it landed around I'd have to go back and double check. I think the 4 to 6 week mark. So, going into it with those expectations really helps. They don't have stock on hand to ship to you immediately. No, it's going to be a little bit of a turnaround time, but I think that it's worth it when you're getting a really highly customizable experience. You can kind of get exactly what you want. And overall, the quality of the material seems nice. And like I mentioned earlier, I know that I got a relatively small size for this particular artwork, but they have a really nice variety of artwork on their website so far. They did recently open, so they don't have like oodles and oodles, but I thought that they had a nice selection, and just taking a look at this, I would go back and I'd see what else they have. I think that this kit, and maybe, I assume this is the case for all their kits, just from my impression, it doesn't look like it was heavily hand charted or anything like that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to turn out well as far as when you actually put diamonds on the canvas. And I'm cautiously optimistic, just taking a look at what I'm seeing on here. But I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Have you ordered from Jolly Gem Shop before? If not, go and take a look at their website, see if anything catches your eye. This again was Rapunzel's Desk by Runa Mareuty Illustration. I was actually just on their website before filming this video because I wanted to check on a couple of things, and I saw they had a couple of dragon kits that were new releases, and I'm like, ooh, it's the year of the dragon. I'm a little tempted to go for one of those, but and I did see, I think, mock-up renderings of those on the website as well. Follow along on their Instagram. I think that's where they're posting what their new releases are each week, so that's probably a good way to just stay up to date with it. But yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. What do you think? How does this look? I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. I will have everything linked below in the description. I'll link to this kit and the shop and their Instagram, and you can go take a look if you so desire. So you guys, thanks again for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see. I do a lot of diamond painting videos here. I try to unbox a variety of different companies, especially new small shops. I do tutorials and reviews, and I'm hoping to work on this at some point, or maybe buy another kit, maybe one of the dragon kits to work on this year. But I do definitely want to work on a kit from the shop and try them out so I can let you guys know and show you this is how it looks completed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.